What is up, everybody? I'm Johnny Blacklight. Welcome to the channel. Here we talk about all kinds of weird stuff. UAPs, cryptids, conspiracies, glitches in the Matrix itself, and more. Subscribe and stay a while. But yeah, man, today we're just going to get into some more Epstein stuff, dude. It's the craziest rabbit hole ever. There's just too much to deal with here. It's insane. It's crazy. And I just can't get it off my mind, man. So that seems to be the direction we're going in right now. The Great Awakening is upon us. So let's get into more Epstein stuff here I found on TikTok.
I'm not reading the e-files. I've known about this for decades. What I want to say is that this is a plan. It has to be. They love ritual. They love putting it in your face. I've been studying these people and these groups for decades. So what I'm going to tell you guys is this. Them releasing the files like this on us is all planned. If they didn't want this to get out, it wouldn't be out, okay? That's a little scary in itself because it means that they don't care. And if they don't care anymore to hide it the way they used to hide it, because they used to literally take people out for leaking this information, and now they're just putting it all out there. So it sounds like something bigger is coming. However, I don't want anyone to be scared. I want everyone to get strong, okay? I know this is hard information. I know that there are people who are victims of this who it is triggering. I'm very sorry. I'm very sensitive to the victims. And I ask you to be in my comments as well. Also, I just want you guys to know that this is a ritual and they feed off of fear. So that is the reason for the hunting parties with the Rothschilds. If you guys have seen that part, I'm not reading the files, but I'm seeing creators make videos on what's in them. I've already known about these things that is in them. So I'm pretty sure I know pretty much a lot of the stuff in the files. They're just different players when I started studying it back then, like Henry Kissinger, the Clintons. I'm going to name some names. Henry Kissinger, the Clintons, and Dick Cheney. Dick Cheney had avid hunting parties. That was his fetish. Ronald Reagan, he basically was into beastie type CP, okay? And would have those things made for him. So that's just a few things. And so what I want to say is, you guys, get prepared. Do not be scared. I know it's disarming. I know that it's making people feel sick. I know that what you're feeling. I went through this whole process too many, many decades ago. But, you know, I've had so much time to process it. So it's easy for me to get up here and say, oh, yeah, don't be scared. But what I'm trying to say is this has been happening for a long time, for centuries, behind closed doors with the elite. And this is all planned, and they just keep continuing this cycle. We need to get strong and not show fear. We need to get warrior spirits going. The collective, all of the people that you know who you are, now is the time to come forward. Please, please, please try to keep the level of fear down, because that's what they want. It's a feeding frenzy.
Hit the nail on the head, man. I think she's got a great point here. Now that we're finding out more and more about what's actually going on with things and reality as we know it, not necessarily being what we thought thought it was, I feel like that could, be something here with this fear eater thing, man. Stuff like Pennywise and Freddy Krueger and stuff that feeds off of your fear. And if these rituals work, if there's something to all this, supposed hocus pocus or whatever, then maybe there's something to that. But yeah, man, I get it, dude. It's just so freaking heavy and crazy and just wild, man. Some of the stuff we're hearing about here, unbelievable. You know what I mean? And that's been my thing with it, is like just the range of emotions I've been feeling. The fear's definitely been there. There's been a lot of anger, a lot of frustration, a lot of surprise that we're not having at least some sort of giant protest. We had the No Kings thing. Why don't we have maybe a giant, I don't know, no satanic PDF files protest? I think that could be kind of cool. I don't know. Just an idea. I don't know. But yeah, man, that's the thing, is we're such emotional creatures, and to, be awakened to all this type of shit it's heavy. So yeah, man, it's hard to say. It's hard to explain how to feel about it. Obviously, it's not positive. It's not a good thing. We're all collectively feeling this at the same time. And I believe we might all be connected on some kind of level we can't understand with our tiny little human brains when it comes to reality and what's going on, consciousness and stuff like that. So yeah, man, I think she has a great point. We got to find that warrior spirit, man. I don't know, man. We might have to get good with Jesus, dude. That might be it. That might be the answer. I don't know. But that's the thing I've been leaning into, man, is kind of looking into the good side of things, man, because that's the thing. My biggest takeaway from all this, really, I think, is good versus evil is real. And that's what it seems to boil all down to, is that. So I'm not trying to be on the evil side. I'm not trying to deal with that. Nope.
Dude, they've been playing in our face all along. This whole fucking time, they've been playing in our face. We steady worried about right versus fucking left. It's all of they ass. We steady worrying about paying taxes and shit and voting these people into voting this, voting that. Voting does not fucking work because it's all of them. It's both sides. It's all of their ass. Bro, they're meant to conquer and divide. Both of them conquer and divide. Oh, we gonna get them to go up against them. Right versus left. Blue versus red. All of this shit, bro. Men versus women. Elder versus fucking a young person. Like, all of this shit. Men versus women. Everything has been indoctrinated in us. All of this fucking hate, bro. Everything. Redacted. Been behind it this whole fucking time. GTA, Call of Duty, 4chan, all of this shit, bro. Gropers. They put all of this look smacking all of this shit in our fucking face, in our brain, on our timeline, on our fucking feeds and shit for us to consume it. Come up with these thoughts, these fucking ideologies and shit like that, bro. Worshipping these fucking concepts and shit, bro. Worshipping these goddamn celebrities and stuff who are pushing certain agendas for them, for one. Rapping and killing and murdering and drugs and shit, and the whole time they not even involved in none of that shit, bruh. They're just trying to push that on the youth to distray us. Like, they don't want us to come together. They don't want us to be one and equal and shit, because if we could, we'd overpower them and realize that there's more to life than just this shit, bro. There's more to life than just paying taxes. There's more to life than just going to work 9 to 5, bro. There's more to life than to just be looking up to these fucking cruel ass people who don't even look at us as human beings, bro. They out here sacrificing people, eating children, bruh, eating fucking children. All of these fucking kids that went missing, they didn't go fucking missing. They've been tracked. Redacted. Like, this shit is weird as fuck. Like, it's just so fucking crazy to me. It's really so fucking crazy to me. And watch, I will hope this shit is not flagged. I hope it is able to reach the right audience, bro, because people need to start standing the fuck up and coming together. People are not mad enough. We mad at the wrong fuck. We mad at each other. We didn't put ourselves in this fucking situation. They did. You feel what I'm saying? We've been manipulated, y'all. We've been lied to. The fuck? We had fucking haze in front of our eyes. We couldn't see shit for real. Bro, all of this shit is weird. Like, we got to get these people out of here and start creating our own fucking societies or something, bro. It's outrageous.
And that's the wildest part to me about all this. I mean, maybe not the wildest part, because I don't know what the wildest part is. There's too many wild parts. But one of the wildest parts to me is like how everything is connected and everything is fake, dude. Everything is tied to this stuff, and it's just fucking nuts, dude. Left versus right, all this bullshit. It's all of them. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. It's all of them, and they're doing some weird satanic ritual stuff. The ball worship stuff is fucking odd, beyond odd. This is, I don't know, man. It's just so crazy, dude. It's mind-blowing. Like I said before in my other video, I just never thought we would actually reach this point. Just this awakening on a mass scale like this is just so wild to me. Stuff I've been dabbling in for years, man. Just out in the open like this is just so crazy. But yeah, man, I agree, dude. I feel like it just, something feels off. I feel like, I don't know, people aren't angry enough. I'm not sure, man. I expected more upheaval. I don't know. I mean, everybody's talking about it, which is good. You know, we got to keep it in the zeitgeist or whatever. We got to keep people talking about it, because hopefully we can get some kind of prosecution out of this, and these Epstein files can hopefully turn into an Epstein trial at some point. Or trials. But yeah, man, that's the thing, man. Is they've had us pitted against each other with all this propaganda for so many years, man. Our entire lives are this, you know what I mean? Everything that we know as this reality is fueled by this propaganda to keep this chaos going. So I guess so they can continue to do what they were doing and what they are still doing, I guess. So, man, this is just so wild.
Are you such a big conspiracy theorist that you also believe the Epstein files are fake too? Because why would they tell us? Unless it's for our emotional reaction. Are you such a big conspiracy theorist that
In this one, I saw an interesting video about this, and I think that might be what's going on with this. It's like, why did they release all this? Because I've been asking myself this for a while now. It's like, how did this even get released? Why would they tell on themselves? You know what I mean? Why are they telling us? You know, like some people say, is that's a ritual in itself to scare us and to feed off of all these emotions that are going on right now. Maybe. But I also think maybe that it's to roll out the new world order, to show us with what they're showing us now that human beings can't be trusted to do these jobs maybe. And we have the technology now, so maybe it's time for AI to take over and AI to be the judge, jury, and executioner. And you hear so much talk about, you know, these digital IDs and currencies and stuff going on, and we're in the Black Mirror already. So I don't know, man. I think there could be something to that. That's 1984 scary. Ugh. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Everybody that's having a hard time dealing with reality right now after the information we've recently been given, I just need you to hear me out for a second. It has been well documented for over decades that the United States government has known their own future. They've known the future of everybody. The elites have known their future. They have a plethora of documents on their website from Project Looking Glass and Remote Viewing in which they looked into the past and the future. They know what's about to happen on this timeline. And that may sound crazy to you, but is it as crazy as hundreds of elites keeping the same exact secret for a huge operation like Pizzagate? I don't think it does. And this isn't some bullshit. This isn't a crazy rant. This isn't the tinfoil shit that I'm usually on. This is fact. They have it documented at how successful they were with these endeavors to look into the past and the future. What's been happening behind closed doors has always been predestined to come to light at this exact moment. And the elites have known that this is their time that they fall. The reason why people are acting so crazy right now, especially people in power, is because they knew. They knew this was going to happen, and they are groveling at any sort of chance to keep the same life that they've been living. They'll try to take any power, money, any good opinion about them, and hold on to it for some sort of semblance of normalcy. And they're not going to get it. Why do you think they built bunkers? It wasn't because of nukes. It was because of normal, everyday people like you that they are afraid of. Because once the mask and the veil is lifted on everything that we're going to hear about them, because there's going to be more drops, we're going to hear more reality and earth-shattering information in the coming days, in the coming years. Once that happens, and the veil and the mask is taken off, they are done. But the world for you and me, normal people, is going to be exactly what we want it to be. It's going to be a hell of a lot better than the life we are living right now. Like, think about a snake shedding its skin to become new again. That's what's going to happen to us. Is it bad to be a little anxious? No. You don't change Earth in one day. I mean, it's very hard to do so. There's going to be hard times before there are better times. But eventually, we will all reach the same exact consciousness level. And that consciousness will provide us with the eyes wide open, seeing every single thing that they have done. And Earth will become a lot better. Life will become a lot better. Exactly every single thing we wanted will be here for us.
I mean, it's always darkest before the dawn, right? Is that what they say? So maybe, I don't know, man. It's a very optimistic take. I like it. I'm, hopeful for this kind of an outcome with this, when it comes to the change aspect of the world, because we are in a new era. We're in an era of awakening, and it's going to change some shit. You know what I mean? Like, think about voting now. You know what I mean? Like, which satanic PDF file are you going to vote for? You know what I mean? What is this shit? You know what I mean? So it's going to change the future. It's going to change things, and we're going to end up in some sort of a different reality. hopefully we can, as she says here, shed our skin into a better reality for ourselves. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said before about the other video with this digital currency and IDs and stuff and AI, I don't know, man. I feel like it's going to be a strong fight. But I'll try to remain optimistic. You know what I mean? We got to come together. You know what I mean? We got to stay strong. We got to pay attention to what's going on. And we have to, continue to keep our eyes open to all this stuff being, what we know it is now. But yeah, man, I think that's going to do it for the video. I just wanted to jump on and do a little bit more Epstein talk because I just, like I said, can't get it off my mind. Can't really bring myself to kind of escape into like UFO stuff or whatever right now. We'll get back to it. I've got some stories cooking and some videos planned that I'm going to get to, but definitely feel like this topic is a little bit more important right now. But yeah, man, like I said, that's going to do it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Johnny Blacklight. Subscribe for more. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see you next time.